In many videos, I've already talked about my mother and about her submission to my father, which made her a very unsuitable mother and a very unfit mother to me because this deprived me of all the love she could have given to me. Because she got very anxious and weak and frustrated along her life because she married my father just because she wanted to leave her countryside where she had been born, and she married my father, who was a psychopath, just to get money enough to live far from her parents, my maternal grandparents. Well, she suffered many acts of violence from my father, and this led her to be a very cold and ineffective woman towards her children, especially towards me, who was the first to be born in my family. And she was a very unhappy woman. Even today, when she is old enough to take her own decision about her life, she doesn't have money enough to start a new life far from her father, and she is obliged to suffer all the insults and violence my father gives her. I think she was a good mother because she didn't care about me. She often abandoned me when I most needed her because she said she wasn't happy, she didn't know how to help, and she didn't want to marry anyone. If she could go back to her youth, she will never marry again because she wanted to be free. She has always wanted to be free. But I think that if she really wanted to be free, she could have gone away from a house and find a job, etc. But she said that um, when she was young, she didn't know where to go, what to do, and she grew up in a very rustic and ancient world where there was no civilization in the countryside of south in the south of Italy, and she tried to escape from her parents just marrying my father. Well, my father never liked her because she was too ignorant for him. He thought, even if he was much more ignorant and vulgar and stupid than her. But my mother just wanted to have another chance in life. She didn't manage to be free. She suffered of her life from the violence of my father. But what I would never forgive to her is that she made me suffer as a child all her mistakes. She hated me because she said it was because of me, of my um, of my because of my existence, that she was linked to my father. She couldn't escape the house because I was little, and she couldn't abandon me, she said. So she started to hate me, and even because I was autistic, and she wanted a baby that made her laugh, and I always cried and had no expressions in my face. So she loved much more my brothers, my two brothers, younger brothers, and I suffered from because I had no mother, I had no father because it was crazy, a stupid psychopath man, and I grew up completely alone because she didn't want to give me an adoption, to plan an adoption for me because she was ashamed of it, and she made me grow up just in my room alone. So this is the story of what I think are the my mother's mistakes. I don't know if um, these are many women's mistakes towards their children. I just can speak for my case. Well, I hope I give enough information about it, and thank you for listening to my video. I talk again about my family situation because it made me feel it made me feel clearer my real affective and social situation. Thank you for listening to me. See you in the next video.